Hey everybody, this is Kaboom. Welcome to this episode of Craftopia. I am working on a project over here. I actually worked on it in my live stream this week. And yeah, I'm trying to farm gold by feeding Klombo different items. And I've decided to go with Klomberries. And there's a couple reasons why. I've got a big mega farm back at my other base. And I've got this, oh hey, excuse me. I've got a big, oh, that's not good. Let me take care of these fellas. All right, so back to what I was saying. I have been trying to build some miniature little plots here. And then over at my other base, I've got almost 250 plots. I may even reduce that size because I've been having some issues with the balloons over there. But I'll show you guys that here later in the episode. But basically, I've got these two areas. I'm going to expand this out a couple more plots. And then I'm going to harvest, actually, then I'm going to plant the Klomberries, and then I'm going to harvest over on the one side. And I want to show you guys, I can't remember if I showed you this or not, but I want to show you what my plan is. Okay, so over here in this area right here, overlooking that beach and overlooking the sleeping Klombo den, which I'm super excited to see what happens when that Klombo wakes up. That's going to be cool. But this is what I'm going to build. This right here, this is what we're going to build. This beautiful little temple. This is basically the outline for what I plan on building. This is a sculpture piece that came in the tomato temple. Actually, it was in the free version of the Lego pass, and you could earn this once you got all your quests done. And I saw this thing and I was like, this is it. This right here. I want to build it. And in the bottom of this thing, I'm going to put down my storage and crafting stuff. Now, I may go a little bit bigger. I may make some changes to the design. This pretty much is going to be what it looks like. But that thing takes a lot of gold, and a lot of redstone, a lot of mahogany wood, and a lot of sandstone. So we're going to be doing a lot of digging over here. We're going to be doing a lot of farming for those resources over back there with Klombo. And that's really what all this, that's what started all this and why I've become obsessed. But down here, I've got a bunch of chests, and over here, it's kind of like my little storage area where I'm storing up different resources and stuff that I'm gonna need to build up there. And over here, after I build the pyramid and get my storage set up and get everything going over there, I'm gonna build a Peely village around here, and that's all gonna fit and tie into my story. And then I've got a super secret build that I'm gonna do in here. I'm super excited about it. But be sure you're subscribed to the channel so you guys don't miss out on any of these videos, because it's gonna be a super fun time. Now, let's go ahead and get back over and get started on finishing out our Klomberry farm. Okay, so I thought I would explain this a little bit. So I'm doing these too wide. You can make these as long or as short as you want. I would recommend not going longer than 50 and not more than like 100 per little trough, I guess you could call it. I'm doing these a little bit smaller over at my other base. My wheat is no longer harvesting correctly, and it's kind of a bummer because I've got should be getting like 100 wheat and I'm getting no wheat at this moment. So yeah, I'm a little sad. So I've got to readjust that, which just tells me that I need to take my time and pop these balloons, get those resources, run down here, pop these balloons, run down, get these resources, and then just continue doing that. But let me show you guys this real quick. So what I'm doing is I found the height that I wanted earlier, and now I'm building everything off of that. I'm making all of these this far apart so that they're separate. And so now I'm working off of each piece so that they'll all be uniform. And if you're scared about it breaking, you may want to fill in a piece underneath there like that. I think I may have got lucky with that not breaking. When you get to the end, you're going to put on 2 of these. And then I put a piece there. And then I'm going to bring this piece all the way down. And then when we get down here, we're going to put 2 of these in like that. And then actually, we're going to put one here on top too. And one of these down here. And now we're going to switch over to this 6x2x2. They are the same width as a garden plot. So this will allow you a good time placing your balloons and knowing exactly where they need to go. Let me just go ahead and build this little section up here. Floor like that, and then you're gonna put a floor here. This is the distance that you need between the balloons and the plots so that you get it to pop the crop. So you want to do that. Let me go grab what I need for a balloon real quick. So for the balloon, it's gonna go right here on the side, and then you're just gonna move it up until it's at the very top of the edge like this. If you have that balloon too low, it will blow up everything underneath. So be sure that you check the height on all your balloons. And this is a little mock area of it. Now we're just gonna go ahead and repeat this all the way down, and this one will be done. Okay, so now I've got all my balloons in. Now I'm going to go through and I'm going to start populating these plots. Now, one of the things that I like to do is I like to put in 12. I don't like to put any less than 12 in. I feel like that's a good number. If I'm starting off with like hardly any of a crop, I will hand pick those crops until I get enough to start really making a good deposit into the garden plots. And it starts off slowly, but once you get going, it snowballs. And you actually will end up getting to a point where you're actually bringing in a lot of resources. And that's kind of what we're doing here. That's what we're going to be using here. Now, I've got a whole huge farm over back at the other base that I will bring some more over and go ahead and get all these populated. And then we're just going to start harvesting these berries per row and turning them into seeds. And then once we get to that maximum velocity part of farming, then we'll start feeding them to Klombo down there. And also, let me show you guys something real quick. I wanted to make a short about this, but did you guys know that the Klomberry is the fastest growing plant in Lego Fortnite? Yeah, it grows faster than the spices, and it grows faster than the chill berries. It's like I think a couple minutes faster. Let's go over to the other farm and I'll show you guys that. Alrighty, the test is set up. We've got slapberries, corn, wheat, raspberries, pumpkin, chill berries, bananas, coconuts, pineapple, peppers, tomatoes, and Klomberries. In my testing, I found some results that's kind of surprised me. So we're gonna go ahead and hit this switch, and I'm gonna start my timer. But this switch, I thought this was gonna be separate, but literally, yeah, the signal runs through this fence and down to all these balloons. So when we go and we hit this switch, I gotta run over and collect all that stuff over there. But yeah, we'll get back over here before anything regrows. There'll be a timer on the screen, and I will use editing. I'm not gonna make you guys sit for 5 minutes and just watch plants grow. So, all right, here we go. And go. Alright, so we looked at the test and we saw that Klomberries, pineapples, and tomatoes all popped up around 6 minutes. And then it looked like everything else was growing in around 8 minutes. So that's good to know. I'm redoing this whole area because these plots cannot be connected. I'm going to have to do them separately. These long, huge plot area, the game just can't handle it. And half my crops would spawn in, and the other half would just disappear. So from my testing over at the other area, I've come to the conclusion that you want to definitely make these in sections. It will help everything. It'll help the game out. It'll help your lag out. It'll help you get your resources. So I'm gonna go ahead and work on fixing this area here. Alrighty, we got the farm done over here. We've replaced everything. we rebuilt all the farm plots using our new build method of separating them into individual plots. So we can operate each one of these and it will knock out all the stuff and we don't have to worry about stuff disappearing. So I'm super excited about this. I do have the new plants, the tomatoes over here, the bananas, the coconuts, and the pineapples, and my chill berries and my spicy peppers because I love the Krabby Patties and the chillberry shakes. So I need to probably build another one of these, maybe in this little section here for wheat. But we're gonna do that later. We need to get over to the other farm. We need to take some of our stuff that we got here and we need to start feeding Klombo some items and we need to start getting that going so that I can get the gold, hopefully replenish the gold we lost, and hopefully we can get a lot of gold ready for our build in next episode. Okay, now the fun begins. Now we're gonna get to feed the hungry Klombo, and we have a couple little trick that we're gonna do here. So real quick though, for me, I'm gonna be collecting a lot of the red rock. I may collect some of this mahogany. I may recycle that, or was it re-upcycle the wood, because I can get that from chopping trees down. And over here, I'm also collecting the bright core, the rift shards, and the rough emeralds. And the number one thing that I'm looking for is the gold. Let me look here real quick. Right here. So that is the main purpose of this. And what I'm gonna do is as I get slime or wood, I'm gonna re-feed that back to Klombo and try to, you know, up my chances of getting gold. One of the things that we did learn, or maybe not learn, one of the things that might help in this is I was told by Neva that if you want to prime Klombo with some Klomberries, that may increase the type of loot you get back, the higher tier loot. We're not really exactly sure about the whole process of feeding Klombo. We just know we get stuff when we feed it, but not 100% sure about any of this. So let's go ahead and start feeding Klombo and see what kind of resources we get, and then I will show you guys the gold that I got at the end of this. Alrighty, so I just got done feeding, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I went up there and got my roasted Klomberries from the grill. I would say, let's say 7 grand chests full of items. And this is what I got. We've got over 100 gold. That's gonna melt down into 58 gold, 5 treasure maps, which would be really cool if they added gold in these treasure maps. Oh, I don't know why they really should do that. 6 rift shards, a whole bunch of bright core, and 29 rough emeralds. So overall, I'm actually really excited about how much stuff we got. Now, is it easier to go mine in a cave? Yes. Is it easier to go knock down the other pyramids? Of course, 100%. But at some point, if you're looking to build what I'm hoping to build, you're gonna need a lot of gold. And again, I always say in this world, we've got a ton of awesome builders, and they're all using gold too. So that pushed me into needing to figure out a way to come up with gold in a little bit of a different and original way. And that was this Klomberry farm slash, I don't even want to say gold farm, just item farms, because you're getting a lot of good items like the rift shards and the bright core and the rough emeralds and treasure maps. I mean, so it's not just gold. And as you can see, it's really adding up. And once I'm able to get this established and going, I mean, I got 4 stacks of gold here. This will be 2 more stacks, and then we've got this here, which will be another stack. That's not bad. That's 7 stacks of gold. Let's go over and let's visit Haskins. What is he? He's over this way. Where is he? He's gonna think this is a trap. he's dancing.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yes, hey.
Oh, there we go. Hey, what's up, man?
Not much.
Oh, dude, thank you so much for the bars. Are you leading me to a trap? Is that what this is?
That's hilarious. That's what I just said. I go, Haskins is gonna think I'm leading him into a trap. Um, no, that gold is so precious. I was scared to throw it all down at once.
Oh, I got you. Like it turned like 90 bars turned into 30 or something.
Yeah, 90 bars turns into nothing, just disappears.
Right,
And
right. Here, you can have these. You don't need to get those. I know you're using those too. I
yeah,
appreciate it.
don't you need them? Did you get the ones that you needed for the ones that you
Yeah.
lost?
I didn't get those back, but I've been just kind of grinding. Like as I see some of the pyramids, I just break them down. I haven't really been like gold hunting much.
I just wanted to give you those gold bars and then also offer to you to use my little Klomberry farm if you ever need to get gold and you are in the mood to feed Klombo. And yeah, it's pretty cool. I got like I think for 6 grand, 6 or 7 grand chest, I've got about 50 gold bars.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah. So now that it's up and going, it's actually producing. So, and you get rift shards and treasure maps and emeralds and rock. Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching this episode and joining me on this adventure in feeding the hungry Klombos. I added a couple extra plots to give me a little something to do while I'm over here, where I can like manually go through and harvest these. It's gonna increase my yield overall, and these other ones are working great. I really like this system. Turns out Haskins has enough gold, so we got those gold bars back, which is great because that means we can get started on building our pyramid that much sooner in next episode and on live streams. So if you enjoy this kind of content, please be sure to hit that like button, make sure you're subscribed, and that notification bell is hit so that you can get notified when I go live. And as always, have a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!